I was honest with you, I'd tell you that all my friends have Hellcats, and I wanted something that would whip their ass, but I don't want to say that on camera.
Over the years, we've done a lot of videos showcasing the custom builds we do here at CJ's. Recently, we started showcasing a lot of special edition Mustangs. Well, now we decided it's time to showcase some of our customers' cars. So today we have Shaun here with his 2015 Mustang GT, and to do something different, I'm actually going to step aside. Shaun's going to tell you all about this car in his own words.
This is my 2015 Ford Mustang GT Performance Pack car. It may look like a Roush, but that's not how it started its life. So I was driving past the dealership in Mechanicsburg. The car was sitting on the front lot. I stopped, and they immediately identified it as a RS3 Stage 2 car. I started looking at it, and I knew that there were some things like a serial number wasn't there, some other things, but it looked complete. Once I was able to identify that it wasn't an actual Roush serial number car, I started doing some research, and I found out that somebody had modified this car because they wanted a 2015 Roush car and couldn't get one in 15 due to emissions issues. Roush had made all the parts available, so he went and he built his own, working with CJ Pony Parts for the materials and Intune to do the install work. I had friends buying Hellcats, and I didn't want to get on the bandwagon and be the guy that had another Hellcat. I needed something I could put my kids in the back seat, and I wanted something that was me, and yellow's my favorite color. So when I saw this car on the dealer's lot, it really spoke to me, and especially when I opened the hood and I realized that, you know, it was a Roush Stage 3 Phase 2 blower package. So I knew I wanted something supercharged or turboed to be able to compete with my friends with the Hellcats. Honestly, when we test drove it, I took my dad with. I thought it would be cool to have a moment. He drove it off the lot, and it was sideways the first 3 gears. He just was like, "You're gonna kill yourself." And I was like, "Pull over, I wanna drive it." I drove it, and it was scary. And I instantly said, I have to have it. It has the Roush Ford Racing blower package on it with their throttle body, their intake, all that stuff with a canned tune. And I went and I wanted to make it unique and make it my own, so I began to modify it, upgrading the throttle body, upgrading the intake. I put long tube headers on it. I changed the mid-pipe on the car, and I've done some custom tuning to it. So the car did 710 to the rear wheels on a Mustang dyno with SAE correction. When I bought the car, I started showing it, and I realized pretty quickly that I wasn't being accepted by the Roush people because it wasn't a real Roush car, and the folks were giving me a hard time in the modified classes because they felt that it was a Roush and should be with the Roush cars. So I began to make subtle changes at first and then drastic changes further into it. One of the best things I did was put wheels and tires on the car. I went with a wider wheel and tire package, so I could actually put more rubber in the back of the car so it would handle and hook. Yeah, I've had it to a couple different tracks, and the last time I was at the track, it did 11.2 at 127 mile an hour in the quarter on the street tires that I'm driving around with today. Well, I mean, I still want to do a couple more personal touches, but other than that, the car is almost completely where I would imagine it if I was building it myself from scratch. I'm very happy with it. My plans were obviously to show the car, which is why I made some of the touches I did under the hood to dress it up. And I want to do things with it, like I want to get a Mustang Week with it, and you know, Ocean City, and do some events with it that aren't close to home, and just enjoy the car for what it is. I'm Hellcat hunting. I'm not gonna kid you. I'm looking for Hellcats when I'm out. You're gonna laugh, but that's the truth. If I see a Hellcat, I'm like, all right, finally, that's what I built the car for. You know, to be the anti-Hellcat, truthfully.
We want to thank Shaun for bringing out his Mustang today and telling us a story about this car. We hope you guys enjoyed hearing about it. And if you have a Mustang and are a customer of CJ's and want to be part of our Spotlight series, let us know in the comments below.